Alright, and we are live, and holy shit, I think we actually may have done that without an audio glitch.
What?
Yeah,
No.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. That means it's gonna come horribly later. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Rise of Legend. We missed last week because I had a lot of stupid fucking adult shit, which was super fucking annoying, but it's since gotten a little bit better. So we are back tonight. Any announcements before we start?
Come join our other campaigns. That's it. Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Friday, Saturday.
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. We have all the games over on Metal's channel. If you want to do exclamation point Metal. Also in chat, I don't know if they still sound like they're in a fishbowl. I'm trying to fix that. I don't know what it is. But if so, just bear with us. So Thursday we have Will's game, Eswar. Friday is Sothius, which is Cabooses' game, and then usually Saturday's been announced on Sunday because I have to pick my girlfriend up from the train station. Sunday will be Yalen, which, if again, exclamation point Metal, overall on Metal's channel, all of them at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Anything else you guys would like to add?
I don't think so.
All that shit.
Cool. Okay. Also, for those of you guys who may be new, this takes place in my homebrewed campaign world. So if you do exclamation point Drusatta, that'll take you to the world Anvil link for my world in case you want to follow along at home and all that fun stuff. I may be a bit manic today and mess up a lot of words more than usual just because of the day I had. I was just telling them before stream went live, I smashed a plate out of anger. So, yay! Okay. So, without any further ado...
First, before you go any further, Chilii,
go ahead.
Randomly, your mic is popping randomly for me. It's not coming up in stream. That's why I muted myself and jumped out there for a second.
That's
but
weird.
your mic is fucking popping in my ears.
That's really weird. Okay.
And I refreshed so I could see Azari. Now I can't see Metal or Chilii.
That is
It
weird.
happens. That's step 20.
Yeah,
Welcome
it's
to
real funny
Step
for you.
20.
Okay,
Best program
so
ever,
let
except
me
for every
turn
other
that down a little
program.
bit, and then turn this up a little bit. Maybe that'll do something. I don't know.
We don't know how to fix it.
Yeah. See, I knew there'd be some kind of technical difficulty. So now it's a stream.
Oh, is it?
Boom.
That's funny.
Yeah. So let me just hit reconnect. There you go. Get all that stuff good. Okay. So, any other announcements before we get started?
Let's do this now.
No, should be good.
Let's do this.
Okay. Cool.
Time to die.
All right. Let me jump back to this screen so I can get all the right
Okay.
shit. And we can turn that off. So, where we last left off. Let's do that.
Killed some goats.
Yes. So, when we last
Yeah.
left off,
Man.
let me jump over to this screen. The party is in hot pursuit of Ekoki, who is a Roven Beast-master who has since kind of gone rogue. And upon their first encounter, the party realized she was in possession of what seemed to be a rare elven artifact, a crown that belonged to one of the deities of the elven religion. And basically, since then, they have discussed with the Roven matriarchs, who have since explained to them a little bit more about how the artifact went missing. A lot of questions were asked, not a lot of answers given, as is their nature. However, after staying with the seer Helio in the Roven village, he since has sent the party across the North Pine Forest south into the mountain range known as the Fingers. And in this mountain range, the party has made its way through to what they think is the last location of Ekoki. Along through their, not a cookie, assholes, Ekoki. Thank you, Will. I was like, why are you guys all saying fucking cookie? But I get it now. Okay, assholes. Alright, so, Ekoki. E-K-O-K-I. I hate you, Caboose. So basically, having moved through the mountain range towards the last known location, they encountered a group of what looked to be bipedal sentient goats which they killed with relative ease. And
for fucking me up.
and then from there, they have since approached the mouth of a cave where inside they seem to hear the sounds of battle. I think where we left off, Thorin was already on his way into the cave. Was I correct with that?
Yes.
Okay.
New cave for Thorin.
So, as we pick up, so you guys hear the sounds of combat, kind of muffled, as you can tell. It's clearly deeper into the cave. Already, Thorin, hammers drawn, has begun his way into the cave.
Just one hammer still.
Just one hammer. Okay.
Till next level.
Till next level.
Speaking of which, let me bring you guys over to this map. Make sure it shows up correctly.
Just so you know, we're not in our boxes.
God fucking damn it! All right, you know what? We're switching over to this.
Roll 20.
This is exactly what I was talking about before. For some reason, the camera's all fucked up.
Shifted.
Yeah, they all shifted. Don't fucking ask me why. I don't. You know what? I don't fucking care. You're fine. Okay.
Good enough.
No one cares. Who cares?
So let's move this down. You guys are.
Hey, Chilii.
Yes.
Chilii, you should move the map to the map layer.
Is it not?
I just dragged my token on there, and I'm under the map.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It's all good.
So, pull this back up.
Sorry, guys.
It is on the map layer.
What?
Should be. Yeah, maps are.
Definitely not.
I'm dragging my map to the map. No, my character's under the map.
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dragged my character on and he
Layer.
disappeared. I can move him. Oh, wait, yeah, I saw him.
What have you got going on?
It's on my screen. It's on the map layer. I don't know why you guys are not showing up.
20.
That's really fucking weird. Okay. I genuinely don't understand why that's happening. Okay. Okay, hold on. Give me a
I
second.
can kind of see my character all the way. If I put him all the way to the very left, I can see the very corner of the icon.
Alright, give me a second, guys. Technical difficulties. I fucking hate this website. I really fucking do. And I hope someone from Roll20 is watching.
Wait, I see someone else's character moving.
Alright, let me just move
It's
everything.
really weird.
Don't ask me why.
I faded.
Yeah, they're showing up on mine, but super fucking faded.
That's because they're underneath.
On their own. Yeah.
Do you have some sort of fog or anything like that?
Yes, I do.
You can't. We wouldn't be able to see. Yeah, well, we would be able to see the map. The map is definitely not on the right layer.
Alright.
Wait, check your
Just
do
fucking
you have it
reset.
set
Fuck
to...
this fog.
Go
Okay,
to
that works too.
go to each of the layer options till you can select the map and move it, and then right-click on the map and send it to the map layer.
It's on the map layer. I'm telling you.
I think the fog.
I think it's the fog of what settings do you have right now for fog of war?
I don't know.
Go to the settings section for the page. Which ones do you have checked?
Hold, please. Chilii broke it.
You know what? Fuck that. I'm getting rid of fucking fog of war. There we go. Bam. Now we can see. Oh god!
Oh my god, there's so many Ivans!
So many Ivans!
Delete the Ivans!
So many Ivans!
We are Ivan.
Yeah, if you just want to go
Yeah,
to
I think you
change
had
the
double
mode where you
font
can just
going.
block it out.
Can I roll inside to see which one's the real Ivan?
We are all Ivan.
So, we're just going to leave it like that anyway, because it's not going to matter. So,
I
yeah,
know which one's
please,
the real Ivan.
yeah, please delete the 1,000 Ivans. Alright, so,
Like, I can't.
no,
What
I know.
about the two Thorns?
There we go.
I can delete the thorn, but I can't delete.
Alright, I gotta go back and fix your, token sizes, too.
Only 5 weeks ago.
I don't fuck. You know what? I'm just so fucking aggravated. I don't even care. This is a professional stream, guys.
And you came here to relax.
Yeah, exactly. This was
Right?
supposed to be.
Relax with us.
having a shitty day. I'm like, oh, I can relax with some D&D. Fuck that shit. All right, there's no enlarging right now.
Not with this bunch of assholes.
So if a gnome cast enlarge, do they just turn to a normal size?
Okay, so
They go one size larger, so they're medium.
all right.
Okay.
So, as you enter this cave, or as you approach the cave, you still hear the sounds of battle, pretty distant at this point. As you guys all do eventually enter into the entrance of the cave, I need everybody to make a perception check. Katrina and Thorin, you would have advantage for this specific checks.
Oh. Well, I shut the up again, even though I rolled a 20, and yes, I did get a 23.
I keep forgetting that I didn't put proficiency in perception. It's so weird
Jesus.
for me.
Wow. Okay. So, as you guys all enter, so
We have
you
super
guys
advantage.
are about right here. So just put your tokens there for right now, and then we'll
I'm
move
a
them a
little
little bit at a
behind.
time.
Where
So
are we?
right here. Did that pop up? No. it
I
didn't.
charged them though. So yeah.
Thorin would be there.
Right there.
The rest of us would be a little bit behind.
Yes. Okay. So, as you guys are beginning to enter the cave, Carrick and Faywin, you haven't spent much time in caves. Just normal dark cave, nothing out of the ordinary. Ivan, what you
That's me?
yes, what you recognize at first is this particular cave seems to have a very fine dust along the edges of the wall, almost kind of like it's something built into whatever ore was in this mine. Katrina and Thorin, you know exactly what this powder is. And Katrina, you kind of think to yourself, holy shit, we need to be careful in here. This is gunpowder.
Hey guys, everyone stand back for a second.
I'm already in.
At
I didn't
times like
really-
this, I wish I
You
was.
guys be
level
careful.
6.
The entire cave is kind of filled with gunpowder. Don't use fire magic.
I also don't have metal weapons, so I'm fine.
Okay. So, are you guys heading further in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Which direction is the fighting noises coming from?
Straight down the mine shaft. So, chat, what you can see, so, as you enter, the cave itself has, 2 entrances. And as you begin to enter, it looks like you guys are going through the leftmost entrance. You do see probably about 100 feet in front of you, the noises of the combat are getting louder and louder. You do see what looks to be some sort of, flickering reddish yellow light. Kind of clearly there's a fire of some kind deeper into the cave that's kind of bouncing light off of the different ores still in the walls. And most importantly, we're not in a forest anymore, so I can turn off the fucking birds. All right.
As a note,
Yes,
isn't this the same map you used in our one shot?
it is. I genuinely do like this map. It is. It's the
I was
same.
about
It's
to actually mention, like, where's Cody?
no, it is the same one. I love this map. It's actually 2 maps together. which I
Thorin's been
added.
here twice.
Yes. Okay. And we're starting this already. Awesome. Great day. So, as you guys are walking further in, you hear the sound. You hear what sounds like swords clanging on swords. You hear kind of these roars, and then eventually you do hear.
That was a very, very quiet explosion.
There we go.
I didn't
Hold
hear
on.
anything.
Okay. Katrina, you instantly recognize that sound.
That is the alchemic equivalent to my arcane explosion gun.
Yes.
It's the bottom burp of a troll.
Got it.
Okay, so, as you guys move further in, let's see. Make, Thorin, you're in front. Make a perception check.
Oh,
That was a mistake. Now I don't have cabs.
Okay, so let me go over to.
I see you.
So, from there, Thorin, you are the first one to see it. Let me make sure I'm on the right layer. Bring these guys up. You see
Assholes.
Yes, you do.
Gross.
So, you see those figures.
Assholes. Okay.
Okay.
Keeper.
Oh shit! Why did
Yeah,
why?
let me move over so Ivy can actually walk in the tunnel.
Wall running the whole way in my
Yes.
chainmail shield.
So at this point, I would like us all to roll
Have they noticed us?
initiative. As of right now, actually, everybody makes no. Fuck that. They're in the middle of fucking combat. They would not notice you guys. All right. So, you guys can all roll initiative.
Woo!
It's okay. We'll make up for the crits with minimum damage.
Okay. So
I'm getting
I got a-
awful rolls.
I've got
Hopefully I
a
get
couple
max
things to
damage.
roll here.
Just as a note, Chilii,
Yes.
my gun does fire with arcane energy, though it uses no fire.
Yes.
Okay, I was just letting you know that for
Yes.
the sake of the. When I shoot it, it doesn't blow up all the gunpowder.
No. I remember. Okay.
So- Do I need to like an intelligence roll or something to see if Sacred Flame? Because it's radiant damage? It says flame-like, but it's radiant. Would I need to
Holy
do some
damage.
roll to see if that
It's
may
divine magic.
possibly... It's what?
Blow the fucker up. Who cares?
All right. So that is a.
Everybody
Do it after I'm raging, please.
We'll see if I was a little snakes
I-
without
I-
resistance to flames.
I hide.
I have resistance to flames when I rage.
But you're not raging.
I will be in one turn.
Okay. Top
You
and
will
bottom.
be when we hit the number 11. I
When
punched Thor.
initiative gets to 11.
So this is
So glad I'm a gnome and I have 25 feet of movement. Only
I
Launch
know,
Trader
right?
selected. Fuck yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I only have 25 feet of movement too. Don't be too bad at that.
I totally forgot that Launch Trader selected at the start of the session. I haven't noticed.
Because we didn't rest.
Yeah, I still have 25 minutes of Launch Trader.
I'm only down a third of my hit points.
I have full health.
All right. Is that everybody?
I have like a bruise.
Yeah, I'm in like...
Nope. I.
Derek's dying.
I guess technically I'd be at like 38%.
Okay. So with that, there we go. So you guys, as of right now, you guys will get a surprise round because at this point, they do not see you coming. So, Katrina, you are up first.
Okay, I'm gonna move to there.
Can we see what they're fighting?
With your perception check, yes. You see what looks to be two of the larger gnolls you've, not the ones you fought before, but very similar. These ones seem to be moving a lot quicker than their speed would let you think. And currently, they are fighting against one individual with bluish skin, a tattered-looking cloak, and looks like these antlers almost kind of affixed to his head as he kind of just roars and just swinging a sword wildly. As the other one, this orc, not the typical larger orc, he's a little more skinnier, kind of also moving a little bit quicker, kind of dodging these attacks pretty deftly, as he seems to be spinning this small weapon in his hand, just firing off a shot here, firing off a shot there, ducking back and forth.
Does the guy in blue robes look nice?
So as of right now, him and the orc are both fighting. Each of them are fighting one of the gnolls.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess enemy of your enemies is a friend for now?
Actually,
Nope, that orc's fucked.
make an intelligence check, Thorin, real quick before we start our surprise round.
Either way, the orc is fucked.
Okay, so you automatically recognize this is an orc. The other figure you recognize as something that is known in Bulgrim as a trollkin. And from what you can tell, these are clearly clanners.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, Katrina, so you moved. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I have attack, bro.
All right.
Peeking around the rock, firing a shot.
All right. Go ahead.
Let's see. Who do I want to hit? Actually, I think I can only. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to draw a line because that would be from like there. So, actually, I gotta move there because I can't see anyone. I didn't think about the curvature of that. I'll move to there, same distance. And
Meta-wise, I would just sit and watch them fight it out, but Thorin
I'm
would
gonna
do that.
shoot at the knoll at the moment.
The top one or bottom one? Okay.
Bottom one. Yep.
Beautiful. Okay. Roll to hit. That is a hit.
Yep.
So that is
So many
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Okay.
damage.
So,
As I will reload.
so as you peek around the corner, you take a second, line up this knoll in your sights, knowing that your weapon has no chance of igniting these powdery walls. Focus for a second as the energy inside your gun explodes out, slamming into this knoll, kind of sending him off balance for a second as the rest of the group kind of looks and sees you guys. You still are in your surprise round, so
Well, they know we're here now.
yes. Carrick, you are up.
Let's see.
That's not me. That's Faven.
Oh, sorry, Faywin. I apologize.
Better.
You're all
Our guys
elves.
are
Tell us
far away
elves
from
are
combat right
You're all elves. Y'all look the same.
That's fair.
I follow the dwarf. 30.
You might as well just dash. I don't think you might have line of sight on them.
But I have range, and I.
Oh yeah,
should
there's
have
a
line
hole
of
there.
sight.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
hole there. Yeah, you're good.
Just depends on if I see them. Which
Yeah,
do
you're-
I need to make a perception check, or can I assume that the whole shooty fighty thing is?
Where are you again right now? Make a perception check, just because there are a couple people in front of you.
Oh, you should be good.
Yeah, yes, you are. You are absolutely good.
You're fine.
Let's fire a shot at the Trollkin,
Okay.
which Faywin would not know it's a Trollkin yet, but it looks very scary.
It doesn't look as dangerous as a knoll.
Okay,
Okay.
that
So,
was quick.
as you fire the longbow, you release, and as it flies, you see this this hulking figure, kind of scanning around as they heard this shot. Not really sure where it came from. As he looks up in time and seems to parry the arrow with his blade. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's all my turn.
That's it? Okay. So.
Don't we have advantage because it's surprise round?
Oh yes, you do. You would. I'm sorry. So roll again for the advantage to be hit. Okay. You're good. Never mind. He tries to parry it and it sinks right into his upper bicep. Roll your damage. Nice number.
It even surprised him.
Yeah, it did. He was like, I thought I blocked it. Alright. Very nice. So that will bring us to Thorin's turn.
I thought the
I would like
knolls.
to rage.
Okay.
You skipped the knolls, didn't you?
Surprise round.
Surprise
Oh,
round.
right.
Surprise round. Okay. So as I'm fucking thundering down this corridor, I would pull one of my hand axes, slip my hammer into where it came from, and just fucking double hand lob as I'm running at the orc.
Okay.
Oh no.
You can absolutely do that.
Trina knows who you're gonna target first. I could get a gun. This would be
That-
so fun.
That is a hit.
For 8 points damage.
Okay. So as you look at Thorn just gather himself and take off into a sprint, and as just mid-run, just lobs one of his hammers as it just impacts into the back of this orc's head. Sorry, axe. Sorry, axe. I can't read. Okay. Lobs this hand axe as it just impacts into the back of this orc as it roars up in pain.
You know I'm here now, don't you, bitch?
that will bring us to Carrick.
Is that a bear?
Yeah. So I'm gonna move up 35 feet, and I'd like to do a perception check to see if I see anything.
Yes, you
I
do.
see 'em. I guess I'll.
Third 22 on perception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing pretty good.
I guess I'll go ahead and use my dash and move up another 30 feet.
Okay. So
Should
you
be
just
good.
continue running down this corridor. By the time you get to there, you do see, you have a much better view. You can see all 4 of the enemies right now gathered. Anything else?
No, that should be all. I don't think I have anything I can do on this section right now.
Stay back, elf. The greenskin's mine.
Okay.
He killed his family.
Ivan.
Let's see something real quick.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Damn, I have to dash.
We're seeing.
Okay. Oh, he's counting. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, I'm counting. Don't think I'm close enough.
Okay. So, Faywin, as you have just released this arrow, you see Ivan draw a sword and just sprint straight past you deeper into the tunnel. Anything else?
No, I'm 5 feet short of where I need to be. Should have been a wood elf.
Hashtag.
All right. So that will bring us back to the top of the order as the surprise round is over. Katrina, you are up.
I would like to use my action to stealth,
Okay.
and I will take my 35 feet of movement and move over here.
Slides between Carrick and Thorin.
Slides between them. I walk under them. just
No, you're not under Thorin. Definitely fair.
it'd be fine.
Okay.
And I will use my bonus action to do nothing. Because I don't have anything I can do bonus action.
Okay. So you kind of
Really?
let yourself attempt to blend into the wall, and as far as you know, you're hidden. Shortly after your turn, things happen that you are not able to see.
Ooh. We roll crits. We can see everything.
Okay. From where you guys are, you do manage to, you see this hulking trollkin staring at you as it, and kind of lunges forward as if in pain. And that'll take us to Faywin's turn.
Oh man, I forgot which square was. There you go. The double square. Move up to here. And then, with my bow drawn, I will do that run and fire once again at the big scary dude that I do not recognize at all.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh god.
Okay. Roll a d8.
Just in the middle. It's somewhere in the middle, as I
Okay.
do.
So, roll your damage. Okay, so as you line up this shot, you release, as you didn't realize, Ivan steps in your way, and Ivan, you take 10 piercing damage. As this arrow collides
Awesome.
into the back of your thigh, like, ah!
Well, you were aiming pretty
I'm
low there,
so
Caleb.
glad it was you.
That hit him in the back of the
Stay
thigh.
out of the crossfire.
Okay. And that
5 feet in front of you.
and
Just saying, if you hit Ivan in the thigh, you're aiming really low. You're
Okay,
probably gonna
anything else on your turn?
Shot.
Nope.
Okay. That'll bring us to which one is this? This one. Okay. So, that brings us to the bottom Knoll's turn. Alright, and he is going to swing. You see him reach out. Let me just double check. Yeah. So, he attempts to bite this orc, who very quickly throws his arm up and catches the grip and kind of shakes him off a bit. And then he attempts to swing twice with this great battle axe, and this orc is just too fast for him. And it's just... seems to duck under. You see him reload his tiny his pepper box.
Let's see how fucking fast you are now, bitch.
Thorin, you're up.
Yeah. Alright, I run my 25 feet, pulling my second axe out. Fucking lobbing it. Reckless.
Okay.
13, goddamn.
That will miss. So as you run, you throw the second axe, and the orc who's mid-dodge from the knoll sees the axe coming and manages to dodge as the axe just sails straight over his head.
I pull my hammer and get ready for him.
He kind of laughs at you as he steadies himself. Carrick.
Let's see how fucking well you laugh without your teeth.
Okay, gotta make sure I wasn't muted. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and move over here about 15 feet, and so far I have no qualms against the Trollkin or the Orc, so I'm Sacred Flame the top knoll.
Okay.
Where's that Sacred Flame?
So that's a deck save, I believe.
Deck save
Yep.
13.
Deck save.
Natural 20.
Alright.
So,
Son of a bitch.
as you raise your hand, kind of hesitant about whether or not this is going to set off any explosions, this radiant flame flies out of your hand as this knoll just seems to kind of also duck backwards in the tunnel behind him and kind of peek back out again as he sees the flame ends.
And I'll end my turn. Of course, I'm thinking if I set the flames off over there, I at least got a second before they get over here. So I can jump in the water faster. But yeah,
Okay.
I'll end my turn.
Ivan.
Oh, let's see. I'm going to move, and then other things, I suppose.
Pull the arrow out your
Pull the arrow out of your
Pull the arrow out of my leg. Wasn't my initial plan. To there. Then I'm gonna lay on hands and touch myself inappropriately.
I touch myself.
I just want a D&D character who just leaves every single arrow that ever gets shot into him in there.
Every single
Roll for infection, please.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to channel divinity and swear a vow of enmity against the Trollkin.
Okay.
Which means, oh, sorry, I can't do that one yet. Never mind, ignore me.
Okay.
Ignore it.
You are hereby ignored. So, you rush up and kind of stare down this Trollkin, just ready to engage in glorious combat. Anything else on your turn?
That's it, nope.
Okay.
Just gonna pull the arrow out of my leg.
So, the other Knoll who has just recently dodged the Sacred Flame looks around. Okay, and sees you, Thorin.
Of course.
And seems to launch himself towards you. As he does, the Trollkin is in fact going to get an attack.
Out my fucking way, dog.
Okay, as he slashes with his battle axe, and just manages to miss as this Knoll just ducks under the attack.
Advantage.
Is it an advantage?
Not on you.
Against me.
Oh,
He's swinging up the knoll.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just reminding him it's against me.
Gotcha.
It's advantage.
Okay. The first hit is a 21, and then he's attempting to bite you, which is a 19.
Both hit.
Okay. So... So he slams you with the battle axe first, which deals 10 points of slashing damage, reduced to 5. And then he attempts to bite at you, which deals 9 points, halved to 4?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay.
Got it.
Okay. So, as he runs up, he kind of dragging this battle axe behind him, Naruto style, just whips it around his head and slams it into your side. And as you kind of push the axe out, you see him kind of lunge in and attempt to bite at your neck.
Okay.
That's nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna bite him back.
So, as you... That takes us to the orc's turn, who sees this gnoll run towards you and... he is going to... You see him look at the gnoll in front of him, and he whips the pistol around in his hand and snaps his fingers with the other hand, and suddenly his image... And you see 2 mirror images of himself seemingly occupying the same area, kind of jutting around him, he seems to be always in flux, as if he's never in the same spot at the same time. And he looks again at this gnoll. Come on, then. Alright. So, as we move on to this, before that happens, something else happens. As this trollkin, who seems to be kind of eyeing up the gnoll attacking you, Metal, suddenly, he himself is attacked from behind by a massive panther.
Oh my god!
As the panther lunges towards him.
Does it look like a familiar panther?
Oh, it is very familiar. And attacks as this panther... Let's see if that's the bite. Fall. Okay. So... Fuck you. This panther lunges out with its claw and just impacts right into this trollkin's back, dealing a bit of damage. I'm not going to tell you how much because I feel like it. And then as the trollkin's kind of staggering forward, it goes in to try and bite his calf, and he manages to kind of kick his leg out of the way just in time and turns to face. Which will bring us to its turn. This massive trollkin kind of looks over towards the gnoll at you, and its gaze just comes back towards the panther. And it is going to look at it and say, "Oh, pretty kitty." And it swings at it twice with its battle axe. Right? Did I do it right? Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Hitting both times. Okay. You see this trollkin turn around and just spinning his blade in his hand, just whack! Slams into it once, pulls the blade out, spins it again, and as he brings it down, it impacts right behind this panther's head. Seems to be taking quite a bit of damage from those 2 hits. Damn. Katrina, that'll bring us to your turn.
Okay. What I am going to do is I am going to lay down prone with my rifle.
Okay.
So that way, in case the orc tries to shoot at me, he has disadvantage. And I am going to fire at the trollkin in front of Thorin. Does it see me?
No,
Did it see me from that stealth? Okay.
it absolutely does not. Especially now with it being a little preoccupied. So,
12 to hit.
as you kind of lay yourself down prone, taking the thunder cannon, and you line up the shot, it's hard because now he is engaged with this panther, and as you take the shot, it ricochets off one of the cannon walls. Thankfully, as it is an arcane weapon, there is no chance of it possibly setting anything off. Anything else for your turn?
Reload.
Okay. I know it's not bolt action, but I like pretending it is. So it's fine.
Kind of a bolt action. It's basically a bolt action.
Neat.
She hasn't designed it
Load
for
the
bolt action.
arcane. Yeah, he still needs to load the arcane ammo into it.
Nice. Okay. So, after your turn, something else happens that you cannot see.
More cookies.
Oh,
More cookies.
oh God.
People
Okay.
are fighting. People are dying.
Oh God. Okay. So, as this orc with its form actually no, sorry, it wasn't the orc, it was somebody else. Okay. Was not him. So, this trollkin mid battle with this panther, you guys, what you do manage to see is a very quick as an arrow impacts right into this thing's collarbone, sending it kind of as it looks like it just took a bunch of damage. Feywin, that'll bring us to your turn.
Yeah, I'll move up a little bit more. And then,
Shoot
do
Ivan
I
in the back.
Shoot, Ivan in the back.
do I recognize the panther again?
Yes, by this point, as you get closer, you would recognize this panther.
Okay, I'm gonna fire right at it.
Okay. That will hit. Very
I
nice.
think that Caboose just cheered because it wasn't a 1.
May have happened.
Heard much.
Okay, so as you take aim, looking at the clusterfuck in front of you, as Thorin is in battle with one of the gnolls, and this massive hulking figure is almost blocking your shot, but you wait for the right moment, and as you see it, you release, and the arrow sails underneath the troll's right arm as it's coming down for a swing and impacts into the front haunches of this panther, kind of causing it to reel back for a second, dealing a nice bit of damage.
That's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to this gnoll, who, as it looks at this orc's shifting figure, seems incredibly confused and is going to attempt to make its attacks. But, right, disadvantage? Yes, it is. Okay. So, oh god. Okay, so, swings wide with the first one. Let me roll something else to see if something happens. High it happens, low it does not. Oh god! Okay, so as this gnoll swings down with its second attack, it clips the side of the cave wall, and you see just the tiniest hint of a as this spark that erupts from where the metal met the wall ignites part of this wall, and I need everybody within, which I think. Okay. Okay.
No one.
Yep.
Just us.
So that is
I'm cool with that.
Knock those bitches prone.
so
Fire.
okay. The gnoll fails. The orc, does he get advantage by being blurred? No, it's just attacks.
No.
Okay. All right. So the two other ones. Okay. So, you watch this spark. Suddenly, this wall just explodes out, sending bits of the fire and shrapnel and some bits of this, whatever this ore is in this mine. As okay. Okay, there we go. You take that. You take that. You take half. Okay, so, the orc is knocked off of his feet and actually sent flying back into this other gnoll, and he is currently knocked prone. And this...
Are his mirror images prone?
he does have to make a concentration check. Okay, he
Mirror
succeeds.
images and concentration, is it?
Yeah, it is. Sorry, blur. He's using blur.
Uh,
So, as he falls prone, you see these shifting forms, also kind of one's kneeling, one's prone. It's hard to tell exactly where he is. This gnoll is sent this way, who is also knocked prone. The panther is sent and slams into the wall next to him, taking an additional. Okay, and the prone is knocked panther.
It's not panther.
Uh,
Fuck you, prone.
However, the trollkin stands, and you see these shards just impact into the side of this trollkin, who seems almost unfazed, and his eyes light up at the sight of this now prone panther. Thorin, you're up.
I would like to knock this Noel's head off. Please, DM.
Okay, roll your damage.
25 to hit.
25 is absolutely a hit.
God, minimum damage.
Okay, so as this gnoll runs up and kind of howls a bit in your face as you spin the hammer and whack, just crack it right inside the head as it's cutting its howl short, as it kind of spits out one of its teeth. Anything else? Okay.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Carrick.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. If I cast a second level spell, I can do a cantrip as well, or
Yes.
Numbered spell and a cantrip.
Yes, as long as it's a bonus action.
okay. Then I'm gonna move up 15 feet and kind of dodging around everything, reach out, touch Thorn, and cast Cure Wounds as a second level.
Okay.
Let's see. Cure Wounds. Second level. Wow. 10.
Okay.
It's fine.
So, as you reach down and you touch Thorin, your energy flows through your arm as it kind of spirals into Thorin's veins and disperses in his body. And Thorin, you feel this warm power as you are healed 10 points.
And then I'm just gonna move back where I was, and as I'm moving back, I'm gonna Sacred Flame the knoll that is on the ground.
Okay.
It's a dexterity save.
I believe it would. God damn it. Does being prone affect Dex disadvantage, right?
Sacred Flame's in action.
Yeah. Oh, yes, right.
Oh,
Sacred.
it is. Then... never mind.
But yes, being prone gives you disadvantage on dex save.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna do Healing Word instead. but-
Oh, yeah.
well.
Okay, yeah. That's what I
Doesn't
thought.
No,
If
that-
you want, you
no.
can reroll. I'll allow it. 'Cause I
No,
know-
no,
That's
it's fine.
For
You
healing
got 10 hit points.
Okay.
More than I think Healing Word would be able to do.
Alrighty.
Maybe.
Okay. Is that going to be your turn?
Yes, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Cool. That will bring us to Ivan.
All right. I think we're almost close enough so we can be productive here.
Is anyone got lightning bolt? Oh my
Right.
god, what a fucking line.
Yeah.
Amelia's sitting here like,
If only.
everyone would be dead. I don't have piercing shot yet, god damn it. We saw that, Will. I saw that dance.
Yeah, you jumped on the rock and jumped off.
Yeah. We had a second thought. Okay. So, now, as a bonus action, I'm going to swear a vow of enmity against the orc,
Okay.
which makes all of my attacks an advantage for the next minute or until he dies.
Beautiful. Okay. You have advantage already as he's prone, so now that'll just give you advantage when he does stand up.
But yeah, disadvantage against the blur.
Correct.
Oh, that's true. So now it's just a regular attack. Thank you for reminding me.
Aren't you glad you have 4 DMs in this group?
That is
right.
Yes, that is true. So roll your attack. Okay, that'll absolutely hit. Okay, for 7 points of damage. Very nice. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it. That's all my actions.
Okay. So that'll bring us to the knoll in front of you. Thorin, did you do reckless last turn?
Yes, always.
Okay. Always reckless. Beautiful. Okay. That's a 21 and a more than that.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that will be. Let's do all of it together and just half it. Oh wow. 9 altogether, half to 4.
Wow.
Yep. Did not do well. So this knoll, seeing itself surrounded, is kind of panicking a bit as he tries to slam these attacks at you and goes in for another bite. But this time you kind of manage to catch the head just so it just nips at you instead of getting a full bite this time.
I howl at it.
Okay. That will bring us to the orc's turn, who he is going to stand up. Seeing where he's at, he is going to step away to here. Ivan, if you would like an attack, you may take it. The Knoll...
Yeah.
Does the Knoll even care? The Knoll does not care.
Actually,
This would be at disadvantage, though, because he has his... Oh, no, you're right. You'd still have it.
it'd be normal.
Yes, it would be normal.
Um,
I mean, also, I'd have to do
not
a...
too worried about Thorin getting hit, so I'll take it.
Okay, that will miss. So, as he runs off to the side, you see him kind of spin this smaller pistol in his hand as he takes aim at the knoll in front of you, Thorin. And he is going to attack.
He picked the wrong target.
Doesn't matter. He misses anyway as he... As the shot... That was a terrible gunshot, by the way. Let me just roll my sound effect for it. He takes his shot. And it just manages to kind of... It sails over the knoll's head. It kind of looks... You see him kind of reloading his pistol again.
Did he make the con save for Ivan's attack?
Yes, he did. I rolled an 11 on the die. I almost forgot that. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to know if he still has blur up or not.
Yeah. So Blur is still going. That will take us to the Panther's turn. And the Panther is going to get up again. And you see it as it gets up, it's limping a little bit, favoring one leg. As you see it kind of turn its head to the side as if listening to something, and you see it attempts to run this way around the wall and disappears from sight.
Yeah.
The Trollkin will in fact get an attack, but will miss. So, the Trollkin on his turn. Make a little check.
Get back here, Cookie. We're not done with you.
Okay, so letting him, it looks like he's in a full bloodlust. Turns to this downed knoll and is going to slam at it twice at advantage. That's absolutely a hit, and that is that. Oh, that's a 20. Okay, so let me double check. There we go. Yes. Okay. 6, 8, 12. Okay. So, the first hit slams down. The second one actually seems to cleave off part of this knoll's midsection as it kind of rolls on the ground, kind of holding its side where it just got hit. Katrina, you are up.
Okay. Still laying down. I'll shoot the knoll in front of Thorin.
Okay.
Good call.
Trying to get it out of his way. Not with that. Come on.
Okay, yeah, so as you take your shot again, it's still a blur of motion as both Thorin and Ivan are kind of parrying, attacking, moving back and forth, and as you release your shot, it impacts into the ground near this thing's feet. You look over and kind of try to adjust your range, making sure it's right. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay.
Reload. The normal.
Okay. That will bring us to something else happening that you guys still can't see. Okay.
I can aim!
Okay. As once again, you hear the familiar sound of a... And this troll can... kind of, it's impacted from the side, and you see it kind of look behind it and begin to turn, facing back towards the back of the cave. Faywin, you're up.
Yeah, so Faywin's going to... Wrong tool. Going to move up a little bit, get a little bit of a better angle, shoot at the knoll in front of Thorin. The
Okay.
one that's more
In my
critically
way.
blocking the bridge.
Very well.
In my way, too.
That'll hit. Okay, very nice. So, as you size up the situation, you see that this This combat in front of you is blocking the bridge. The other bridge is currently being looked over at by this orc. As you draw yet another arrow, take your time, and as you release, this actually impacts as the gnoll is raising its axe, attempting to hit Thorin. You manage to catch it in the underside of the bicep as it almost drops its axe, but manages to hold on just in time.
And then we'll finish his movement to there, that edge of the bridge.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Very nice. That'll bring us to this gentleman over here, who he is going to stand up and attempt to take 2 hits at the Trollkin, who is not looking. So here's 2 hits. Wow. Okay. And as he does, he kind of weakly just tries to swing this axe. It looks as though his energy's fading him. As he swings, the axe barely even comes off the ground for both hits, and the troll kind of just raises his leg as it goes under. Thorin.
Fuck this, no. I move to the orc. Attack.
Okay.
Reckless.
So just a regular attack. That'll hit. Very nice. Okay. So, as you look at this orc, you see him kind of smirk at you as his form seems to flicker around, and you take a moment just staring at him.
I see a bead of sweat.
You do. And as you see it, you bring the hammer, and you don't attack where he is. You attack where you think he's going to be. And as you swing, you hear this sickening as the hammer impacts into this orc's ribcage, cracking it in. As the orc looks to you and looks to the images still blurring, mimicking his motion, and falls to the ground.
My job here's done.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Kadok.
Yeah.
Start walking. Let me
Can
try
I
to reconnect one more time. See if I can't get Weddle's camera.
Can I do a healing word on myself and a sacred flame on the knoll next to Thor?
Yes.
So let's see. The healing word, first level, and sacred flame.
Okay. Do you say anything as you release this healing energy?
No. I
Shazam!
cough up a little blood because that's a 1 on a D8.
Okay.
Who's the healing word against?
The healing word's to myself.
Okay.
Okay. So, as you kind of like this bit of blood spurts out from your mouth as you kind of pour this healing energy back into yourself again, and as you raise your hand, kind of still reeling a bit, the flame does come out, but it's kind of more like kind of like the last bits of a propane tank, as it does hit this knoll, as it kind of and just pats itself out pretty quickly.
That's all. I'll move up.
Okay.
10 feet.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right, Ivan.
All right,
The orc's dead.
the orc's dead. There's a knoll in front of me.
There is indeed.
I can't roll above a 10, so it's fine.
Okay, so as you swing at this knoll, you're kind of already angry, like you were ready to combat this orc, as you watch Thorn just crush its ribcage, and as you turn back to knoll and swing, the knoll's kind of mid, trying to pat out its arm, and as it kind of rears back, the sword just manages to miss across its midsection. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. That will then bring us to that Knoll's turn, who then is going to turn to you, Ivan. I fucking hate you. Someone say propane? It is medium, isn't it? Oh, video bandwidth. Maybe that's why. Reconnect. Let me try that. Okay. So, is going to attack you, Ivan, with 2 attacks. Okay. So, the first attack misses. The second attack, also misses, but I need to roll for something. Oh, God. Okay. I need... Okay, so I need Thorin, Ivan, and Faywin to all make dexterity saves.
Do I see it happening?
Yes.
Wait, was I
I get
included in that?
advantage.
That was not. Alright.
Okay. So,
All right.
this Knoll, as he brings his hammer down... Or, sorry, I keep saying hammer. Brings his battle axe down. Ivan, you manage to parry it, and as you do, the axe slams into the ground and skids again. And Thorin, Thorin and Ivan, you both manage to see, oh shit! And you kind of both take a step back as, again, this powder on the ground is ignited, and this fireball expands out again, washing over everybody. The Knoll fails his save and takes that damage.
Get wrecked, no.
Faywin, you take 9 damage.
9.
9.
Does he get knocked prone?
Yes, you also get knocked
I
prone.
get knocked into
You
the
fall
water.
into the
Oh
water.
god, yeah, you get knocked, you get pushed back into the water. The Nolan is also knocked sideways and knocked prone. So, as this goes, Ivan and Thorin. So Ivan, you take 4 points, and then Thorin, you take 2, because 4 half to 2. Because it's just 5. You're bear, right? Bear totem?
Yes.
Yes, so we'll be half. Okay. So, again, as
token.
as this battle axe impacts, Ivan kind of shit and pulls his shield up. As you see this explosion kind of ricochet bit off the shield, bits of rocks and pebbles do kind of scatter against your shins. Thorin, you just stand there, just kind of laughing as this shrapnel kind of impacts against your body. The knoll was blown sideways as Faywin, still having his bow drawn, kind of looks like, wait, what? And is sent flying back off this bridge and splashes into the water. It's not a very long fall. It's about 3 feet, so you don't take any damage from the fall.
How deep's the water? Is it just like a stream?
Yeah, it's about probably 6 inches deep. It's more or less just a bit of dripping water that's carved its way through the bottom of this cave.
We couldn't drown a troll in it last time we played in this map, so...
Okay, you know what? Fuck off.
Fortunately, it's enough water to put out any flames that you may have picked up.
Yeah.
That is true. Any flames that would be on your body are immediately doused by this splash of water. Alright. He did.
Maybe I can hit someone sometime.
Something else happens that you can't see. That'll bring us
Wait,
to
so
the...
something else? Oh, okay. Never mind.
that'll bring us...
Hear it?
Make a perception check.
Is that everyone?
Anybody who would like to.
Not advantage.
God damn it, wrong one. Sorry. It's the same number. I had.
Who is this Klaus?
May I?
Klaus is out.
You,
That was actually Katrina's.
you can attempt to make a perception check, Faywin, but it would be a disadvantage because your ears are kind of still ringing.
Sure.
Okay, so
Perfect.
Faywin,
I've
as
rolled
you
three ones. Three
as
ones
you-
in this one fight.
as you are blown off this walkway into the water, you hear just a kind of sit there, mop, trying to clear your hearing.
That's how you get to
I'm assuming Klaus is Katrina.
Yeah.
So,
I had the wrong thing collected.
yes, Carrick and Katrina. No, yeah, because Carrick and Katrina, you hear what sounds to be something dragging. Something sounds, not sure exactly what it is. Katrina, it sounds like some kind of wooden thing being dragged across stones. You're like,
Further out cave or behind us?
coming from. Did you guys see that ping? Let me do it again.
Yes. I saw
Okay, yes, coming from here. Okay. And that'll bring us to the Trollkin's turn, who turns to the gnoll behind him. Just having enough of his shit. Okay. Yep. Alright, so as the Trollkin turns, his attention drawn to this back of the cave where you just heard the sound, but as that gnoll kind of weakly tried to attack him, he just turns around, and first, with just a massive backhand, just sends the gnoll flying back a bit. As he backhands, he comes back around, grabbing the axe, and just cleaves this gnoll in two, as one side just kind of falls apart. And as he looks down, and that will be his turn. Katrina.
Okay, I'm going to waddle over here since I'm still prone.
Katrina barrel rolls along the ground.
And I will take a shot at the gnoll is prone, right?
The gnoll is prone, yes.
Okay, taking a shot at the Trollkin.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hit a prone target with the rolls I've had so far.
All right.
Fuck.
That will miss. As this troll.
Sorry.
So your 9 misses. As this Trollkin is in the middle of a roar, this bolt of arcane energy just boom, impacts next to him. As you see him suddenly look down the hallway towards your direction.
I stand up using half my movement.
Shit. Okay. After that,
Giving a little middle fingers.
more things happen that you do not know about, and that will bring us to Feywin's turn.
I will stand up in this stream.
Have a nice bath.
I'm gonna go behind this rock and try to look back in that direction and see if I see where the panther went and all that.
Okay.
And also try not to get the attention of the Trollkin.
Give me a stealth check first. Okay. As far as you can tell,
It wasn't a 1.
as far as you can tell, this Trollkin seemed to be glaring down the other mine path. So now make a perception check. Okay. Looking ahead, you see movement. You're not sure if it's the panther. You're not sure if it's something else, but you do see movement back in that area.
Okay. I'll hold my main action.
Cool. Okay. Are you just holding an attack?
Yeah, holding an attack.
Beautiful. Okay. That'll break. He did. Thorin.
This guy's fucking on the ground in front of me, right?
Yes, he is.
I throw Vangren into my right hand and pull my dagger with my left. And let me find my single-handed raging.
I'm assuming this is not reckless because he's prone.
It's always fucking reckless. I don't care if he's prone.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's always reckless.
The dagger misses.
Yeah,
So, as you throw the hammer to one hand, drawing the dagger with the other, you bring the hammer down as it hits into this gnoll's stomach. You as you hear the sound of air escape, and as you reel back with the dagger, it kind of just rolls to the side, clutching his stomach as you bring the dagger down and miss.
I sit on him.
You can certainly try. Okay. Anything else in your turn?
Nope, just sitting on him.
We're not actually sitting on him.
Yes.
Roll a strength check for sit. Roll a sit check.
Sit check.
Yes.
22.
Okay. So as it's rolling, you just kind of plop down on top of him.
Light grab.
Carrick.
Okay.
Between the cheeks.
I guess I'll walk up and walk up close enough to where I can reach out and touch Thorin, and I will use my last spell and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Go ahead. And,
That's mad candy there, sir. I
Okay.
will take that 4 points of
So
healing.
once
that
again,
is minimum healing.
Carrick
Yes.
runs up, places his hand on Thorin's shoulder as he's sitting on this knoll who seems to be struggling. And again, you see that silvery energy kind of pulse into Thorin's veins as you feel that warmth overtake you, and you are healed 4 points.
Congratulations.
Ivan!
Yeah. Should be
Wake up!
I've
So
been.
well.
I'm still up. It's fine.
We've been rolling so well, this combat, guys.
Now, here's the thing. If you are attacking the knoll, you normally would have advantage, but since there is a dwarf sitting on him, it's going to be just a normal attack.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's
Okay.
above 10.
It's above a 10.
So, as you
Big
go to swing your longsword down, you just see Thorin kind of bloop, plop down. You're like, "Shit!" You kind of adjust at the last second and just manage to clang off the ground, not setting off any of the powder, thankfully. Okay.
Yep.
That will then
I'll
bring
read
us.
that for now.
That'll bring us to the Knoll's turn, who is going to attempt to free himself and push you off.
Nuh-uh.
Roll
Afraid
your
not.
Afraid so. Okay,
Oh, damn.
so he does manage to push you off of himself as he stands up, using half of his movement.
And it's action.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, so as he pushes himself off, he stands there and kind of looks around. Let's give him one of his attacks since half of it was on. Okay, tries to swing at you again, Thorin for sitting on him, misses.
An advantage?
Oh, that's right. At advantage, still misses, right? Yeah. I'm assuming a 16 misses.
16 hits is my armor class.
Oh, okay. So he does a little shitty bite at you. Yeah, you take 1 point of damage altogether.
Tickles.
So as he kind of like does that like a nip at you as you kind of just look at him like, what the fuck? All right. He did. Something else happens that you don't know. And that brings us to the Trollkin's turn, who you see him stomp forward, stepping on the body of this dead Knoll as he goes. Oh, okay.
He's gonna crit the knoll on the ground.
Oh god, that's first attack.
There's not.
Oh god.
You threw Thorin off, so it's standing up now.
Yeah. No, I know. I just rolled the first. Oh god. Oh.
But
Oh.
now he's
Okay.
bisected.
So
apparently.
this Knoll who stood up, kind of looking around, bits of fear, like a corner, an animal backed into a corner, looks at the three of you in front of him, as suddenly you just hear, as its eyes just roll back, and you see this gigantic battle axe just cleave straight down through this Knoll, as it just
You get that.
parts like a flower. Yeah.
Thorin looks at the Trollkin.
As he does this, he looks at.
So I meant to scale me.
Katrina, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna stay hidden for my held action, so you just keep rolling.
I'm focusing extra hard on this shot. 'Cause I haven't hit anything this combat yet.
Once again. So
Like, look how many of those are misses.
once
The
again,
first one was
as you aim down the sights, you're like, come on, and you pull the trigger as this round explodes out and just impacts again over top of this thing's shoulder as it is still mid-roar. Anything else on your turn?
Fuck you.
Okay. After that,
that.
some more stuff happens that you can't see. Faywin, you're up. If you want, you can use your held action before your turn, since you still held it.
Yeah, sure. I'll use it to fire at the
Okay.
remaining
Troll
children.
can.
That'll hit.
Wait, should I be here?
I'll
So
just
that the rock's not in the way.
the rock itself is probably about 4 feet tall, so you can kind of see over it if you want to go to the side and hit it. So that
It's
will
cover.
hit. Yeah, it's like it would be partial cover. Okay, very nice. Okay, and now you have your turn.
Okay. Shoot again.
That'll hit. Roll damage. Okay, so as
Got
you
like 1 health.
knock the arrow, 2 arrows, you think, pull the second one, hit again. As the first arrow hits into this Trollkin's upper chest, sending him off balance. The second one hits the other side as he's kind of reeling back, looking at all of you. Puts out one more roar. Thorin, you're up.
He's dead.
At this point, I didn't even give about this motherfucker. I saw the panther run off, right?
Yes, you did.
I take my dagger, and as I'm running this way, and I'll take the fucking attack of opportunity, I don't give a shit. As I'm running this way,
Okay.
I drag my dagger across this rock to ignite it.
Okay. Okay. Just make an attack roll.
Ow.
Make a what?
Just make an attack roll. Just a regular attack roll.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
reckless
Just
against rock.
just don't not want it. Okay. So, how do you want to do this?
Except for it, yeah.
I think you should explain how this happens.
I don't
Okay.
think there's a lot of ambiguity.
All right. So, as you see this thing, you pull out the dagger and begin to sprint forward. And at the last second, you bring that dagger up and just, and you see this trail of sparks ignite as the dagger crosses across this open, what seems to be vein of some kind of ore. And as it finally gets to the part where you see that film of powder, there's a split second of nothing, and then, boom! This explosion just erupts from this wall, and this vein of whatever this ore is shifted loose, and like a spear, just is fired out from this rock outcropping. And as this Trollkin is in mid-roar, the shards just impact all over his body, sending him staggering backwards as this massive piece of ore just impales straight through his open mouth as he screams in pain. And you see the life fail from his eyes as he falls back and falls to the ground dead.
That works.
Shit, that was cool.
See? I do cool shit. Not just a barbarian that hits shit, guys. Take notes.
Dynamic
hits
environments,
rocks as
people.
well.
Yeah, he hits rocks too, bitches.
I hit rocks.
Okay.
Recklessly.
Exploding rocks.
So is that all of your movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Movement,
From
attack.
I thought you had for more than that. Oh, dwarves. Sorry.
The door.
25 feet dwarf.
Okay. Yes. So, from where you are,
Tiny things.
you see shadows in that area of moving around, but you don't see the actual people producing the shadows.
Barreling on.
Okay. So, for the time being, with that, I am going to take us out of combat.
Okay.
I wouldn't. Thorn's about to turn that corner.
Okay.
During that time, I rush up here and investigate and try to find the pistol.
So,
Anyone's pretty much right behind
Okay.
Thorin. This is the first time he's agreed with the dwarf.
alrighty. Let me...
I was gonna move 20 feet up
Boop.
and do perception check into
Wait,
this.
no, don't move yet. I still get my action for an investigation check.
So bring us back to this for right now.
Technically, it was my turn, so.
Okay, so
Okay, we left combat.
yes. So basically, as you guys, as this Trollkin falls, all of you just converge on this opening.
I don't converge on it. I go to the orc.
Oh, okay. So Katrina heads towards the orc. The rest of you are all converging on this opening, and as you do turn the corner, in this smaller outcropping, you do manage to see. What the fuck happened to my goddamn?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, the cameras are kind of wonky.
Mother of fuck.
That's okay. My camera's not active.
No, but like the cameras are like bad.
Chilii hates me. Yeah, they're terrible.
What the fuck happened? Wrong thing.
I
How
don't
did-
know.
I genuinely don't know what the fuck just happened. Oh, there we go. Fix them. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, I got it. We're fine.
Did you adjust the size on the scene?
No, someone was using my computer the other day and must have zoomed in on Chrome, which is why everything's weird. But we're fine. I can fix it later. Anyway, so, as you turn the corner, you do see this massive black panther kind of crouched there looking at all of you, kind of snarling. And behind him, you do see the very familiar figure of Ekoki, who seems to be dragging boxes into a pile.
I'm still raging.
Okay. Well,
How
like,
far away is Panther?
how
I
far?
moved 10 feet
The panther is guarding the entrance.
to this tunnel.
Yes. And as you turn the corner, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity save.
Do I see it?
Yes, you do see it.
Whatever's hitting me.
Yes. Okay.
There
So,
we go. 20.
okay. Let me roll the contested check for it. Okay. So, as you turn the corner, this panther seems to lunge out at you and attempt to pin you to the ground, which you manage to shake off. And as you do, Ekoki looks to you. Wait. Just wait.
Hmm.
Do I find the do I find the pistol as well? The
What kind
bonus
of check
investigation?
Yes, you
For
do.
her to get through to me in rage?
Make a. You know, it's up to you. If you want to make a wisdom check, just high or low, depending on if you listen or not. It's entirely up to you.
God damn it. Fucking one time I don't fucking crit shit.
Yeah. For those watching in chat, he just natural 20 to wisdom check. So my NPC
Then
gets
I
to
didn't
live
want
for
to.
now. Okay.
Got it.
Yes.
Pepper box stats real quick.
Katrina, you do find the small pepper box. You do find a bit of gold. I will give you the details in just a bit.
Okay,
But
So,
let's go. Pepper box.
as I'm raising my hammer with both hands to bring it down on this panther's fucking head, she speaks to me.
yes.
And in all my fucking wisdom, I listen.
Do you not realize what I'm doing? You, of all people, should be on my side.
What are you doing?
Mind hearing distance? Of
Yes, you guys, everyone except Katrina is within hearing distance. She
You're
points.
trying to destroy all the clans?
Yes, but there's more. There's more. There's so much more. And you see her kind of turn, and she grabs one of these boxes, and she rips the lid off as the lid kind of skitters in front of you guys. Make perception checks.
I want to do something different slightly
What would
after
you
I find
like-
the pepper box.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to attempt to. So she's in that little corridor to the south, right? Map wise,
Yes.
essentially at the moment.
Why
I'm going to take the other path. I'm going to try to stealth.
Okay. You do that.
Does
I
it work?
definitely see whatever it is.
Okay, sorry, the music
Does it-
just
does it
stopped
work?
for some reason.
But it's okay.
I don't quite know why.
Are you
We still
eating
hear it.
marshmallows?
You guys still hear it? Oh, good for you guys.
Yes, yes, I am.
Fucking good for you guys. Let me just turn this on, why not? Okay, so, perception checks? Yes. Thorin, you see across the top of this lid, stenciled in bright red and black writing, Warbrand armaments. And she reaches, as Ekoki reaches into this box and pulls out 3 long-necked versions of the weapon the orc was using. You'd recognize these as long rifles. Not what Katrina uses, but something very rudimentary version of it. Yes, but these ones are while these ones are alchemic, you can see that, especially with your perception check, they look like they're a very, very, very basic versions of what Katrina uses. And she kind of shoves them, like lets them drop in front of you. Look! Look! Do you see?
I can see perfectly well. You're a bit mad, woman.
I'm not mad. I know what I'm supposed to do. Do you have any idea what these are?
I know
Yes.
exactly what they are.
Katrina will pop out from the rock at this point with her gun fixed on her. Yes.
What is it? What is it you need to do? We've met the matrons. They weren't impressive.
She kind of laughs at the when you mention the matrons. The matrons. They don't get it. They don't get it. Okay? They want to wait. They want to let these things. They want to let them just run rampant over the forest. I can stop them. I can do it. She's told me I can do it.
Who's she?
Lindis. She gave me this crown. She gave me the power. She gave me the power to take my vengeance.
Crime's driving
This
you
is the
mad.
matron.
What was it? What's that, Metal?
Crime's driving you mad. Either that or the power is.
No. Not, no. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Doesn't look like it.
It is a noble goal. What else do you need?
Weapons. I need these weapons. I need all their weapons. I need to be able to push them out of my home. They're a cancer. They're a disease. You know, and she points to you, Thorin, and you, Katrina. They've run rampant.
Because Katrina still has her weapon fixed on her.
Yeah, she still points to you. You both know. They're everywhere. They're a parasite. And I'm the cure. I can save this land. I can push them out.
And then what?
And then there's peace.
No, there's not. You've alienated yourself from your own people. They won't welcome you back just because you killed their enemy.
Make a persuasion check.
God damn, why does Thorin have to have such high fucking intelligence in this role?
Okay.
He
As you
just
say
hits
this,
shit.
she looks to you. What do you mean? If this is, I'm saving them. I'm gonna be a hero.
A hero?
Not saving anyone.
I don't think that's
Your
the
own
case.
brother. Your own brother once you dead.
As you mention her brother, you see her brow kind of furrow in anger. He doesn't understand. He's jealous of me. He's always been jealous of me.
Your father once you brought back to face judgment.
They don't get it.
So, your own family think that. What do your people think?
They don't know what they need. They don't know what's good for them. Okay, I know. Lindis, she told me. She told me what I need to do, and it just makes sense.
Where's Lindis now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in a while.
Insight check.
Okay.
Katrina wants to walk back to the orc and grab one piece of ammo for the
Okay.
pepper box.
All right. She seems to be telling the truth.
So
Katrina
she
walks
gave
back to
you
the orc
this-
and grabs one piece of ammo as well.
Okay.
The pepper box and
She gave you
loads the
this-
pepper box.
Powerful
Lindis's-
artifact.
Is Lindis's goal the same as yours?
I assume she gave me this quest. She gave me this item. I'm assuming she wants me to do what she does. I mean, why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she want that? Of course she wants that.
You say that these weapons are what will give you success.
Yes.
Katrina holds up the pepper box that is loaded with one round, gives it to her, walks 15 meters away, and says, "Shoot me."
Why?
A
Why would
weapon
I?
you've never trained with, a weapon that you have no experience with, a weapon you have zero knowledge with. and you think that you can wield it.
I can study it. I can do this. Why won't you just help me? You know what I'm talking about. Your home has probably been ransacked by these things. Does that not matter to you?
My home doesn't matter to me at all. What matters to me is the people that I care about. And I've seen many driven by power that do terrible things. And you're drawn by not only power, but this crown that dements your mind. You're no better than an orc.
Make a persuasion or intimidation, your choice.
I would like to rage.
Okay.
I tackle her.
Oh, okay. So, as you
persuasion with disadvantage.
No, it was before the
Okay.
tickle.
Make an
It's before that.
yeah, make an athletics check, Metal, with advantage because she is not looking.
And I'm raging.
Yes. So, okay. As you say that, you see this kind of rare moment of almost clarity. Is like this whole time she's been talking, she hasn't really looked at any of you. She's been looking around the cavern, looking at the boxes, looking at the panther. But for a split second, you see her kind of meet your eyes before wham! As Thorin tackles her to the ground, as she kind of squirms in your eyes. Stop! Let me go!
Is she wearing the crown?
No, she
If
is
you
not.
not find it now.
She is not.
Perception check to see if we can, or
She-
investigation to see if we can find the crown.
Sure, you can certainly try.
What perception?
I actually,
What perception
like
is
usually what I want to do is I want to pull out her journal,
Okay.
and I want to walk to her and bring the journal in front of her face and show her the last pages. This
that
is what a
perception
crazed
or
person
is it-
writes like. This is not you. This, as she flips to the front of the journal, is like, this used to be you. A logical person who cared about her family, who cared about her village. That crown ruined you.
As you say this, so with your perception checks, you do see on her pack there is it's a bit of a bulging part of the pack where you can tell something definitely is stuffed in there. And as you say this whole time she's kind of been trying to squirm and fight against Thorin's grasp. And let me roll check for her real quick. Okay. And as you pull the journal out, you see again she kind of, her eyes go in your direction as the squirming begins to slow a bit. Where did you get that?
Your room.
Why were you there?
Honestly, I was just looking for something valuable. Found this instead.
Okay.
Had the elves help me read it, because I don't speak your language. But I could tell your language changed, your form of sentences, your entire thought process. I've seen it many times before, people driven mad by things.
As you say this, Carrick reaches forward and attempts to grab the crown out of the pack. So again, her squirming starts writhing again. No! She's going to attempt to break from Thorin's grasp and probably fail. Yeah, she's going to fail. Yeah.
She fails.
Yes. Are you still trying? So she's kind of moved a little bit away from you, but she still is in Thorin's grasp. If you want to grab the crown, you can attempt to grab the crown.
Yeah, I want to grab the crown. Would that be sleight of hand or something, or
No,
That would be
no.
dexterity, probably.
Yeah,
what was that?
just dexterity.
To, I
That's
guess,
the same
help
thing.
out, can I try to cut the strap of the pack or whatever it's connected to
I
with...
shift my grip so my arm's around her neck.
Okay. So with
Within...
with that help, you would roll it with advantage because as Thorn's assisting you.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Same thing.
Okay. So even as Thorin kind of rolls over and is keeping her in a tighter grip, she's fucking squirmy. Like you get your hand in the bag a little bit before she kind of pulls it away, and by now, you see her fingers reaching out and trying to grab, and she doesn't have a full grip on it, but she at least has a grip on her satchel, as Thorin's arm is around her neck.
I want to fire a shot at her hand.
I was
Try-
about to stab an arrow into her arm.
Okay. You're trying to actually hit her hand? Okay. Roll. Yeah.
This has got to go great based
I
off
hope
my
this is
earlier
the
attack
one
rolls.
thing you actually
Cold
like.
shot. Here we go. Oh my god.
So,
It's
As
not a
you-
1.
as you take the shot, this is with your actual rifle, right? Not the pepper box?
Yeah.
Okay. thank
No,
God.
no, the pepper box, I gave it to her
Okay.
to shoot at me, and she didn't do it because
Okay.
she's a bitch.
So, as you do that, the round kind of ping impacts off the ground as she's. Even with the round being this close, you see her kind of. She still has a grip on it, but you see her squirming is kind of stopped.
I'm gonna stab an arrow into her arm.
As you do, make a dexterity check. Or dexterity save, I apologize.
Listen, I don't want to kill you.
Okay. So, as you go to stab, you feel something lunging at you as the panther from behind you now begins to lunge at you. Does manage to miss. But I guess at this point now we're going to jump back into combat because
Yep.
you guys are jerks.
We'll just kill the panther.
Yeah, okay. So,
Can't argue with crazy.
Okay, so I would be here. I came in from that angle.
Okay, so let me zoom in. So I need
Guess we're
to
closer, like she's like
I
here.
don't know where she is.
hold on. I have to bring her token to the right layer.
You're good.
Hey, you
Thorns on top of
Okay, so yes. So Thorn, you are where the panther is. The panther's where you are.
Okay.
So you're Thorn. You're right here.
That's fine.
All right, give me a second and let me clear the turn order.
Do I get to follow through with my stab?
Yes, you will still get your stab since you made the dex save.
Or... 19.13.
Yeah, it will.
The 13 is
It's
dex
even-
score.
It's even listed like that.
No, the 13 is dex score.
It's my dex score.
Tiebreaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense, actually.
Holy shit! Why can I only roll well on initiative? This is rigged.
All right, is everybody in?
Yeah.
Okay, so first, Faywin, you would get your attack from your arrow stab.
What should I roll for that?
Just strength check.
Probably a finesse. Probably a finesse attack, actually.
Would it be a finesse attack? Yeah, just give me just a
Yeah,
regular.
it's a tiny weapon.
It'd be like a
It'd
dagger.
be like a dagger, basically.
Yeah, just give
You
me
have a dagger,
a.
just roll a dagger attack.
Yeah, if you have a dagger, roll that.
I do not have a dagger.
Do you have any? Do you have a short sword?
The only weapon I have is the longbow.
Just
Faywin
roll a
was
dex.
not expecting
Roll a
Yeah.
dex check.
Yes, do a dex check.
close
Yeah, next check, and then you'll add your proficiency to it.
Okay. So
Well.
you reach out and again you try to stab down with the arrow as she kind of pulls her hands back up and you just miss. All right, so Katrina, you're up first.
Eh. I'm shooting the panther. No pity for this stupid animal.
Okay.
Aminal.
And
You need to hit, you stupid gnome. Fuck you.
That will not hit.
Legitimately.
Okay. Yeah, so that will not hit. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, actually. I'm going to move back here. Into the little cubby hole.
Okay. Ivan.
So Thorin's still got her like grappled, right?
As of right now, yes.
I'm gonna tie her up.
Okay. So there's a dice roll for that? I think it just happens because she's grappled.
Up to you, DM.
Wouldn't it take a couple of turns?
You can make
Can't
it
really tie
dex
somebody to-
check.
Yeah, say make
It
a
would be
make a
It would be
opposing.
opposing dex checks. She would be at disadvantage because she's currently grappled.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. So just make
That
a
sounds about right.
dexterity check. And she's got disadvantage. She rolled the same thing twice.
Woohoo!
Okay. She also rolled an 8, but that's +3, so that's yeah. So as you reach in, trying to grab the rope, you see she kind of wriggles herself away.
Hold her still, dwarf.
Okay.
She's a squirmy little bitch.
Anything else on your turn?
Stupid panther.
Is Thorin on the turn order?
Nope.
Yeah, right? Oh shit, no he's not. Okay.
I rolled it.
It probably got
Did you
cleared.
clear
because
it
it
after?
cleared the turn
Yeah,
order.
you cleared it after I rolled it.
Well shit.
I rolled a 14.
14? Okay, I can just drag you to where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I just realized that. I was like,
click
where's
and
Thorin?
adjust it.
14. There we go.
I'm trying to. I can't adjust it. He's moving it.
I got it. There you go. 14. Okay. So that is now your turn.
I squeeze.
Okay. Make a strength check.
I'm just trying to choke her out.
Okay.
So non-lethal damage.
19.
Okay, that absolutely hits. Say
It's
roll.
non-lethal damage.
Yeah. Say roll a d6. Because you are pretty strong.
Strong.
Oh, fuck.
Man.
Okay. Okay. So as you wrap your arms and you just squeeze, you hear her kind of. You hear just the groan as you feel yourself squeezing in on her. Carrick.
I'm gonna go for the crown again. Try to get it out of there.
Okay. Make a dexterity check.
I'm just gonna do sleight of hand because it's the same. I don't have proficiency in it, so it's just a dex anyway. Now is that with advantage because she's still grappled? Or I'll just roll dexterity.
Choking.
But with, yeah, he's choking.
Yeah.
So with advantage or just normal?
I would say still just normal because since Thorin is on her, it's kind of blocking it a bit, but you would get an advantage for her being choked, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. I'm sorry, I'm not explaining it very well.
Yeah. So disadvantage because I'm on top of her, and advantage because I'm choking her.
Yes.
But normal.
So just a normal roll.
So normal.
Okay.
There we go.
So, are you grabbing the whole bag or trying to just grab the crown?
Well, if it's on the side, I was just gonna pull the crown out.
Okay. All right. So as you reach in, you do manage to grab the crown. She's going to attempt to grab your hand as you pull it away at disadvantage. No. Okay. So as you pull it, you now have the crown in your hand.
Okay. I'm guessing that's my action.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna take 5 steps, 5 feet. So I'm just a little bit of further away from her, I guess. We're just gonna kind of maneuver some,
Okay.
and then I guess I'll put it in my bag just to tuck it away, make it harder for her to get back to it.
Okay. Faywin, you're up.
Katrina's
I'm
bag of
just-
holding, so it's out of this dimension.
Yeah, I don't trust that gnome quite yet.
I wouldn't trust her either, but that's what I would do.
I don't also know if she has a
I
bag.
wouldn't
She
trust
just
the
got it
gnome.
last night.
I
No, I've
will-
told people about it. You would have known about it by now.
I'll
She
mention.
just throws her rifle into a bag and it disappears. Like,
I'll mention that she doesn't have the crown. She can't escape. You can ease up, and I'll hold my action.
Oh, he's up when she's unconscious.
Okay. That'll bring us to her turn. She is going to attempt to escape your grip again.
Get fucked.
Okay. So she also rolled an at 20. What does that do?
26 wins then.
Okay.
The higher roll would win.
Does she have
The
a
higher
+6?
roll would win in that
Yeah,
situation.
Because the nat 20 doesn't actually count for skill checks if it's on a number, so the higher number wins.
Okay, so she attempts to wriggle out, and she's starting to get free before Thorin just grabs his arms again. So she rolled 25.
Bear hug.
Yeah.
You get it? It's a bear hug.
As you do, you see her.
Get it?
You see her gaze go to the panther. Urgoth, crown.
She can't fucking speak, bitch.
Well, let me. She wheezes it. Okay, she managed because of her nat 20. She opened it a little bit, and she has
fine.
it.
It's fine.
It's my game!
I'm only winding you up, Chilii. Go.
Okay. That'll bring us to the Panther's turn, who is going to go here. Ivan, if you would like, you may take an attack of opportunity.
Fuck the panther. What's the panther ever done for us?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna say my reaction.
My held action after it's or before it's done. Whatever. I don't actually know how that works.
You can use it whenever you want.
Let's attack that shit.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck the panther.
Look at me. I'm a panther.
Its range should be a disadvantage.
Yeah. What's the penalty? Okay, so it's a disadvantage.
At range,
Yeah, disadvantage.
it would be disadvantage right now because you're using a ranged weapon in melee.
I think that'll still be better than trying to improvise. Yeah.
Okay, so that hits.
We need to get you a dagger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you kind of holding your bow down, see this panther jump in front of you, shit, and kind of pull it up at the last second, and do manage to hit as it deals 8 points of damage. So, Carrick, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength
well.
saving throw.
Okay, so
Nice.
the panther lunges forward and attempts to grab the bag that you put the crown in with his mouth, and as he does, you kind of pull back, and you're in this little mini tug of war for a second before you wrench it out of his mouth. Katrina. So again,
Gun.
as you line up the shot, you're like, come on! As the shot once again ricochets off the wall, missing.
Wanna pull up the pepper buck?
All right, Ivan, you're up.
It's just as bad.
Going to try and tie her up again.
Okay. So
See if this works. Damn it!
you step forward.
You trick.
You
tie
step
Thorin up.
You step forward and you're tying. You're tying. Come on, got it. Done. Your hands are tied together.
That's skill right there.
It is.
If Thorin had a free hand, he'd face palm. But he doesn't.
All right, Thorin.
With a
That
26 straight check, he
true
might
skill.
Thorin, you're up.
60.
Okay. Yep. Just do another d6.
He hits with a strength check. I can't hit with my
Okay.
fucking weapon.
All right. So again, you squeeze a little bit tighter as you feel her just clenching, trying to keep any semblance of breath.
Go to sleep.
Carrick.
So, as I just got done wrenching the bag away from the panther, I just look at it and just yell at it, back off, and I'll do Word of Radiance.
Okay.
It's a Constitution
Okay.
saving throw,
That's a fail.
and it's only going to hit the panther. It's not going to hit anyone else. I got to choose who it hits. There's
Okay.
a 5-foot radius around me.
Okay. So is this like you speak something and then the power comes out from there?
Yeah, it's verbal and material. It's just my holy symbol.
It's just
So
mockery.
basically, just kind of radiate
All right.
the
Beautiful.
silver flames around me.
So
Holy mockery.
in a holy fuss roda, you look at this thing, back off, as your voice kind of echoes, and this searing light kind of comes out of as you yell, and impacts in this panther as it kind of reels back and looking very rough. Faywin.
Okay.
Oh, and action would. I think that was an action. Wasn't it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, never mind. I thought it was bonus action. We're good. Continue.
Okay, so I will back off and take the attack of opportunity. 'cause I don't
I
wanna
didn't
use
mean you, Phelan.
He's not. The Panther doesn't take it. He's focused on Carrick.
Okay, so I say to Ekoki. I say to Ekoki, call the beast off or it dies. If we wanted you dead, the dwarf could do it anytime.
Make an intimidation check.
A cookie.
Okay.
Decent.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
I will attack if she doesn't do anything.
Okay. So, on that brings us to her turn. She again is going to attempt to free herself.
Please tell me it's a nat 1.
Double nat ones! Wait, why did I roll double? I don't fucking know. Whatever. Nat 1. I don't know why I rolled double. Anyway,
Just means she failed even more epically.
so,
She ties herself up.
See, that's how you do it, Ivan.
Thorin, roll another d6.
I just imagine Thorin at this point just kind of like grabbing the head and just bashing against the stone as well. Just
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. So, as she tries to squirm this time, you kind of... Now you're just having fun with her. Like, you release your grip a second as she squirms, and then just tighten it once more as you hear... just any air that was left is now out of her lungs.
suffocating. Yes.
And if
The suffocation.
that's
lethal.
her turn, I'm going to fire at the panther.
Okay,
Nice.
that'll hit. Roll damage. How do you want to do this?
Minimum. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna wait until the panther looks like he's trying to lunge at the bag again, and just shoot it out of midair.
Beautiful. So, and that's exactly what the panther was attempting to do. As the panther rears back and lunges again, Carrick, you kind of see it coming like, ah! Pulling the bag up closer to you, getting ready to fight with it, as an arrow just strikes this panther in the side of the head, and it just slides across the ground.
Are we out of combat, or
Technically, no. She's still squirming.
can we give the panther death saving throws?
You can
Because I'm
absolutely.
probably gonna do spare the dying on it, and then I think you'd have to roll a d4 or whatever to see how long it's unconscious.
It's entirely up to you.
Okay.
Katrina, that'll bring us to your turn.
Katrina, try to hit the rock.
Katrina
can't
is
miss it.
going to.
You can't miss.
Katrina's gonna stealth actually.
Oh god. You fail.
Also,
That's fine.
from where you
It's
are,
kind of
Katrina, I need you to make a history check. Okay. As you hide behind the rocks, you move to the side and you realize you're stepping on the lid that Ekoki had thrown off this box. And as you look down, there is a very familiar name on that lid, which says Warbrand Armaments.
I think you already said that. Though.
I know, just making sure that
Okay.
Katrina knows. Because I
Okay.
think she was
Yeah,
out of the room
yeah,
for
she-
that part.
Katrina didn't see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright. She's just kind of hiding behind Carrick at the moment.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
She's stowing her weapon.
Okay. Ivan.
Well,
I don't know
My
what you're
hands are
trying to do with that rope.
if you could hold her still, this wouldn't be a problem. But
Good time.
I don't
Roll
think
to
that me not
untangle
holding her
himself.
still's the problem here, Elf.
gonna look down at my hands tied together. I'm just gonna hit her in the head with them.
Alright, make a strength check.
Two-handed attack?
Make it okay. That'll hit. Roll a
Of course that
d6.
works. It should be 2d6, so it's 2 hands.
Okay.
Improvised weapon.
So as Ivan walks up, somehow having tied his hands together, looks around, fuck it, whack, and just brings both of his hands down on Ekoki's exposed face. As you hear, ah, okay, Thorin.
I, while still gripping her neck, managed to put my knees into her back, trying to force the air out of her.
Okay.
And choke her.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Roll
Rip.
roll 2d6, or just roll d6 and we'll double it. Yeah. So okay.
So I'll roll.
2's more fun.
Okay.
Two more.
So as you adjust yourself, you bring your knees up and just shove them into her back, kind of pushing her body forward. As you hear this really sickening, just as she is just struggling for any form of air. Carrick.
I'm gonna reach down to the panther, cast Spare the Dying, and then I will
Okay.
hold my mace over it to keep it from doing anything. Because that I think
What's
that just
up?
all it does is stabilize.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a theoretical.
Okay. So as you reach
Yeah,
down,
those are the three.
similar to when you've healed your party members, you see this grayish energy pulse from your hand, and you see the veins kind of light up on the panther. As slowly you just hear as you see the chest rising and falling. Definitely still unconscious, but at least alive.
I just want to look at her like we're not total monsters. Just trying to get her to calm down a little bit. I don't know
As
if
you
that's
look, you
good
see
enough
her
for a
eyes
persuasion check or not.
bloodshot red as she is currently out of air.
Getting pummeled in the face.
Yes. Faywin.
We're not super bad.
We're not complete monsters as you're being strangled to death by a dwarf.
To be fair, I could just let her go and hit her in the head with my fucking hammer while she's prone. That's worse.
What are you looking
I-
for?
That was to see if I could see Katrina, and I will keep a close eye on both her and the crown bag.
Okay. Anything else? Just holding an action?
Yeah, I'll just hold the rest.
Okay. So, she is effectively out of air. Let me just do something real quick. Okay. So, as you see her, once again, she kind of reaches up and she's grabbing at Thorin's arms, kind of clawing, as she, and you see her eyes just begin to roll into the back of her head as her arms just go limp. And with
Alexa,
that,
Combat now.
yes, with
I
that,
hold
we are
her
now
back
out
for
of
a few
combat.
seconds.
Can I roll? Can I tie her up with rope now?
Are
Somebody get this damn
you?
rope off my
I would,
hands.
I would hold off for a couple seconds.
So are you? Are you holding like to kill or just like letting her go?
No. I hold for that few seconds to make sure she's unconscious and not just feigning it.
Okay. So you hold for an extra 2 seconds. Let me just double check.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you do, and you release, her body just rolls
I
off.
take
you.
my dagger and cut Ivan's hands free.
Appreciate that.
God, why did you do it again?
I'm not really sure how that happened.
Neither am I.
There was lots of squirming and kicking and I don't know. We won't talk about it again.
Aye. Anyway.
Can
Katrina,
I roll
Katrina will make her way passing Carrick, making her way to Ekoki. And as she does, she is going to attempt to steal the crown.
Yes, she is. Oh god.
Okay.
And
So-
as she does, she kind of basically, just to describe this, she slips her hand She slips her hand, slips it into her sleeve, goes to check Ekoki's pulse, and
Well,
as she does,
oh,
as she
wait.
basically, as she does, she checks Ekoki's pulse. Yep.
So
Why do you have
question-
wait? Why do you have
hold on.
advantage on it?
Oh no, I was just wondering if I would or
Okay.
wouldn't, because I currently have the crown. Is
Yes.
she trying to take the
It was
crown
in
from
your bag,
me
though.
or from Ekoki?
From you.
From you.
I'm taking it
Did
from
she
you.
ever see me grab the crown?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So as
Would I
as
have advantage
there.
because it's in my bag or no?
no,
Oh,
as
Would I
Katrina,
get anything for the fact that I declared that I was going to watch her intently?
you would have gotten an advantage. But so you was that 13? Yeah. So roll one more time, because you did specifically say you were watching her. Okay. So Katrina, as far as you can tell, no one has seen you as you walk forward and just pocket the crown. As you kneel down, she does have a
She's
pulse.
checking your pulse. Okay.
She
As
has
much
pulse.
still alive.
as,
Is very weak.
as much as I hate to say it, one of you lot's gonna have to put that crown on, or she's just gonna wake up and be as mad as she was before.
And Katrina will, at that point, start walking away, and we'll toss the crown into the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm sorry, she
I
rolled a
hate you
20 on
guys.
her greed. She rolled a 20 on her greed check.
Her
This
greed
is
check.
exactly what she would do. She rolled a 16 on her intelligence check for why
Okay.
you guys valued it so much, and yeah, that's what her character would do.
Owen doesn't value it at all. But
Okay.
yeah.
So you currently have Ekoki tied and unconscious. The panther also unconscious. Katrina is now walking away from the cave. What would you guys like to do?
I'm not walking away from the cave. I'm just walking.
I mean,
kind
walking
of just
away
towards
from the-
her, like,
yeah.
yeah, walking away from her.
Well,
I really want to go to pull out the crown, but I feel like that's a little meta.
it's not, since I just said someone's gonna have to put it on to break the
Yeah.
attunement.
Okay, then can I go ahead and attempt to pull out the crown that's not there?
Okay. You reach in the bag and attempt to pull the crown, and it is gone.
And I'm gonna check to see if there's holes in my bag, maybe from the what
There's
the
not.
panther did,
Oh, that's fair.
or when it grabbed.
Yeah. Roll perception, or roll investigation. Sorry. Yeah. There's a couple holes, from where the panther bit, but from what you assume, not big enough for an entire crown to fall out of your bag. It's mostly just like where the teeth went in are the holes.
Well, what are you waiting for, Elf?
It's gone.
What do you mean
What
it's
do you
gone?
mean it's gone?
I mean, I put it in my bag, and it's not there.
Feywin's gonna double check what's her face, Ekoki's everything, see if it somehow vanished back into her possession.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. Okay. As you search her body, you do find you find that she has her bow. She has a long a spear on her back that she hasn't been
What kind
using.
of bow is it?
It seems to be just a regular longbow as far as you can tell. And then also you do find what amounts to be about 13 copper pieces and 4 silver. But there is no crown.
Stupid Roven, they're all poor.
You just standing there for Katrina. Help us look for it.
The attunement hasn't brought it back to her clutches.
We don't know all the properties of the crown. It could just. There's properties it could disappear.
Can I insider?
You can absolutely try.
I mean, in my
I was
defense, I'm
going
really
to, but
not.
I was going to, but I have no reason to.
I mean, in my defense as well, I'm not really lying. I don't know all the properties of the thing. So when I roll persuade,
That
it's
is
the same
also
thing.
true. Also
I'll roll
He's not lying.
persuasion.
Okay.
I'm,
Yeah, she doesn't know.
yeah. She will later.
I think like 3 of us have identified, which is the annoying part.
Well, maybe check
I
your
didn't.
bag.
I already did. It's not there.
Well, the point is, she doesn't have it anymore.
that's not the point. That is very short-sighted.
For all we know, it could have gone back to the matron. Lindis? It could have gone back to Lindis.
Look, I don't care about this crown. So, the fact that she doesn't have it anymore, she's not on her warpath against the clans, works for me.
What's so important about the crown, anyways?
Well, maybe I can shed some light. I didn't share this with all of you as it was still disturbing to me this morning, but I had a dream last night. I was visited by Iona, who's also apparently another elven god as well. It's still kind of confusing for me.
Do you know which one?
Kura,
Yes,
the
thank you,
one the
Carrick.
crown belongs to.
She mentioned there was this cult. Let me look at my notes because it's been like a month.
It's been a week.
We didn't play last week.
Chilii.
The
I went to your
Undying
house
ones.
last week, Scrub.
Whatever.
That there's this cult, the Undying Ones, and that they are kind of taking a foothold. She charged me to protect this crown. So it is of the utmost importance to me that we find it, or at least that I do.
Why didn't you wave
Who are
your
these
hands and
that you
do
speak of?
locate object or something?
The Undying Ones?
Yes, that's the Undying Ones.
Do you
They
know anything about them?
they're a cult. For the undead, they necromancers bring people back to life.
What
My
do they need
brother
the
and
crown
sister. That is a mystery to me. My brother and sister know more on the subject. They're kind of experts in it. They spend most of their time hunting them. I'm not quite far in my training, so I still have much to learn.
Could there be a
I want
chance
to
that
search the
Lindis is
cave.
working with them?
Oh, shit.
I suppose that there is a
Because
chance.
he gets in a bag of holding
Um,
that doesn't help for him.
I don't know much of the matron's reasonings.
Chilii?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I know. I was just waiting.
DM?
I hear you. Okay, I was waiting for the. I was letting the role play go around. So are you just
they
looking
also-
around the cave?
Yeah.
Okay. For just looting the bodies, or just anything specifically?
Yeah, I'd go back to the bodies first,
Okay.
to be fair.
So
Orc first.
Orc, the orc has nothing on him at this point. The two gnolls and the trollkin each of them have a battle axe. There's a couple bits of coin here and there, nothing of very value, like 4 copper pieces among all 3 of them.
Hey, I'll take that.
Okay.
Is he leaving the
Gotta
battle
go.
axes? Because if he is, I'll take those.
Are they crafted battle axes or are they pieces of shit?
Oh, they're right pieces of shit.
I throw them in the river.
I want to go grab the pepper box off the ground that I imagine while Thorin was choking her, she probably dropped.
Yes.
Go ahead and put that on my belt. Well, let's go back to the orc and grab the rest of his ammo.
Okay. You pick up roughly 20 rounds.
20 crude rounds.
I cut the orc's ear off.
Okay.
I guess I want to look around to see if there's anywhere the crown could have fallen, and then if I don't see it, I guess make sure she's tied up. If we haven't already tied her up.
Yeah, but I believe someone tied her up already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone did.
she's tied up. Are there
Maybe we
any,
should tie up the
clan
panther
markings?
as well. It's nothing personal, but panthers are pretty good trackers, and I don't really want to be tracked by it.
We still need to bring Ekoki with us. Lindis might come
that's
looking
fair.
for her.
Are there any clan markings on the orc or the trollkin?
Make an investigation check with advantage, since you know what you're looking for. Yes, indeed there are. Give me 1 second to pull up my notes so I can give you the correct clan. So, looking over the Trollkin and the Orc, they both are sporting very similar symbols of what looks to be a blackened skull, which you would know as the Blackbone clan.
Do I obviously know from my backstory which clan that I am sworn against.
Have you decided, or are you just leaving?
I was leaving that up to you.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me figure that out right now. With a good old die roll. Okay. The clan you have the most problem with is the Dark Lake clan.
Okay.
So these are not the same ones.
That's fine. I still hate all orcs, so that's fine. Okay. Cool. That's all I need.
Okay. What else you guys doing?
Ivan would pull out his grandfather's notes and sit while everybody else is searching around and just kind of thumb through it and see if there's anything else he can glean about this cult or this crown or where it might have ended up or any of that, and just kind of sit in solemn for a moment.
Okay. Make a history check.
Who's going to carry the Roven?
Well, I was gonna say we could craft another litter. I have a couple of spears and rope, and we could, since she's already tied up, we could tie her to that.
Need to use yours.
So Ivan, looking over your grandfather's notes, there are mentions here and there of the Undying Ones. As far as you can tell, your grandfather almost started your order in response to them. They're kind of the antithesis of Iona's Sacrament, and what you've gathered is, I forget if Iona told this right or not. They serve the a demon lord named Yendir, who is an ultimate lich. And what you've read from the notes, there's no mention of the crown, but there is mention of them always looking for artifacts as a way to help bring him back to this material plane.
Okay.
Are you
I
picking
picked
up?
the Roven up.
Okay. So very easily you just kind of throw her over your shoulder, which is a bit odd. You have this stout dwarf carrying this 6 foot tall elf over his shoulder.
You said there were.
I just start walking out there.
Okay.
Part of me
You
wants to.
said that there were rifles around, correct?
Mm-hmm.
About how much would those rifles be worth? Like material cost.
What are you looking for?
You
The
said that
rifles.
she had a crate of rifles.
Oh, okay. Yes, there looks to be at least 2 crates. There's the one that she's opened that seems to have the long neck rifles. The other crate is not open yet.
Can I open that other crate?
Sure. As you pry open the second crate, inside seems to be the powder stores, the ammunition. So in the actual first box itself, there is 6 long neck rifles.
How much would those? About how much would those be worth per rifle?
You're not entirely sure. You don't really have much experience with long neck rifles. They are more or less
Just like materials out of it. Worth.
oh, the materials.
Katrina's there, so
Like the metal and stuff. So I'm using it. I'm going to be using it for something I could do later. I'm just collecting these to turn them into something else. So I just need to know like gold worth.
Do you want to ask Katrina, or are you just asking me?
Meta, no, but in game, sure. Katrina,
You would know how
Yes.
much the materials are worth.
yeah. I mean, at least the metal wise.
He doesn't want to know the cost of a rifle. He wants to
Oh!
know how much the material.
Gotcha.
costs.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the metal.
Gotcha.
the
I
rifles
apologize.
are made out of.
I misunderstood.
yeah.
Okay.
So if a rifle's worth 50 gold, the material cost could only be 10. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, with the metal, of the 6 rifles together, you would average about math. They're 15 each.
15 each.
Yeah, so 15 times 6, whatever that is. 20? No, 20. What the fuck?
15 times 6 would be 90.
90, there we go.
I'm a social studies teacher, damn it.
I don't even know where the fuck that came from. 20?
20.
I'm gonna grab 2 of them.
Fucking idiot.
Katrina will wait for them to leave and grab whatever rifles are left.
Okay, how many did you grab, Carrick?
I went ahead and grabbed 2.
2? Okay, so there are 4 left.
Okay, she grabs 4 of them.
Okay.
What rifle is this? Is it the long, or is it just, should I just write long barrel rifle?
Yeah, just write long barrel.
Okay. She'll throw them in the bag of holding.
Okay.
How much do they weigh per?
About 5 pounds each, I want to say.
Okay. 5 pounds each.
Heavy
so
ass
20
rifle.
total.
Is that? I don't know how much a gun weighs. Is that?
I mean,
that
5 pounds for a long barrel. That's not. That's a little heavy, but
Not
I mean,
awful.
it depends on what they're made out of.
Okay.
But you also
they're
said
made
they
out
could
of a
be
heavy
crude,
iron.
so-
Yeah. If they're made out of a heavy iron, then yeah, it could be 5
Okay.
pounds.
Cool. 5 pounds it is.
She'll grab
Um,
some ammo as well, just for the sake of using it for the pepper box.
Okay. In the
She'll grab
crate.
20 more rounds.
Oh yeah, there's plenty. There's actually 60 more rounds in the crate if you want to grab up.
She grabs 40 rounds and then takes the rest of the rounds and will dump them in the river.
Okay.
She also wants to break out, or she basically just wants to take her light hammer and kind of chisel away at the insignia for the Warbrand ammunitions. Basically,
Okay.
just chiseling it off the box, or like out of the box, like chiseling that section out of the box.
Okay.
And she's going to put that in the back holding as well for later.
Okay. Yeah, you can very easily do that. So as you guys get ready to leave, you kind of chisel out the symbol itself, drop it in the bag. All right. So Thorin, you are on your way out with Ekoki.
Yep.
Are you guys are leaving the panther in the cave?
Does someone
I
want to wake the
don't
panther?
think I can.
We could wake the panther up, and it would be easier to deal with it, but it might just attack us. Can anyone just barely wake it up? I even think you're the only one who could do this.
Nope, can't.
Oh, okay.
Would love to, but
I mean, I could wake it up, but I could wake it up, but
It's stable. It'll wake up in a few hours.
I understand that. But she's gonna go looking for Panther, and there's a chance the Panther's just gonna come looking for us.
That's fine. I'm not there.
We could just kill it. I mean, is it really that important?
I guess I'll just like kind of
For her
shove
sake,
it in the shoulder
bring
and
it.
just kind of shake it awake. And I guess if it wakes up, then
Okay.
just kind of like behave yourself.
Roll an animal handling check.
Oh,
So as you
not awful.
kind of shake it, you see it kind of its eyes open slowly, kind of looks up at you. As you kind of look, behave yourself, and just kind of start walking away. It kind of tilts its head at you, and keeping a distance seems to be kind of following. Stalking a bit, but still keeping its distance, like staying low to the ground.
Because we'll make our way out and try to find Thorin.
I'm just, if it's kind of stalking me, I'm just gonna kind of look over my shoulder. Come on, and just keep going.
Okay. As you begin your way out, as you take one of the paths out of the mine, you see the panther kind of dart off the side and takes the other path and runs out of sight. Thorin, you are outside of the cave at this point. As you are kind of waiting for the rest of the party,
I ain't waiting. I'm going.
Oh, okay. Well,
Corin
never
is
mind.
carrying him.
Never mind.
Did
So-
we ever figure out how we're getting it back?
Thorin
Looks like
is
one.
marching for that fucking tree we came through.
Okay, so you guys begin to make your way out of the cave and heading back down the mountain, attempting to reach the tree that you were sent here at, and that is where we will end tonight's session.
Excellent.
Woo!
Is this the crown call just so I have it in my inventory?
Crown of Kura.
Yes.
Apple.
Called the
Why
crap.
is this my character?
Okay, thank you very
It's
much,
an
guys.
asshole.
I appreciate everyone coming by and hanging out with us. Apologies for the weird technical things with the cameras keep shrinking and growing, but I appreciate it. As always, these videos and the recaps will be uploaded to YouTube/World Anvil. Also, starting on Thursday we have Will's campaign of Eswar. Friday we have Cabooses' campaign of Sothieth. Usually on Saturdays, but now Sunday this week because of my priorities. We have Yalen run
Chose to
by.
screw up.
Okay, run by Metal.
Just scrub.
So, okay, still hurtful. All right. Also, for those in chat, if you type in !Drusatta, which I just did because I'm fucking awesome, that is linked to my World Anvil page. If you want to follow along with the campaign, recaps of previous sessions are up there, as well as information about the world at large. Also, stay tuned to this cool channel for me doing some world building every once in a while. All right. We are going to probably send you... So, Perception Check D&D just went live. So we will send you guys over to them. So just hang out for a bit, wait for the host, and then jump over and give them a cool, like, woo, D&D. Cool.
Don't do that.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. I'm literally writing woo
Give 'em-
D&D. I
Give 'em a
expect...
sword, but
I
they're not
expect-
actually playing D&D.
I don't care.
So-
Just still do it. Okay. So, thank you guys. Do we have any last minute announcements from everybody?
No, you're good.
Hey. All right, cool. So, once again, thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week, 8 p.m. for session 6, where we figure out what are they going to do with this unconscious Roven Beast-master.
Bye.
All right, let me
Just scrub.
Bye.
All right, and you guys are muted, so I get to say it last. Bye.